Aloha from Maui, Hawaii, and welcome to a Maui Music Moment. I'm your host, Randall Rospond. Our program intends to inspire, educate, and entertain you with an intimate glimpse into the sights, sounds, and minds of some of Maui's most unique musicians, songwriters, entertainers, and who knows what else. Welcome to a Maui Music Moment. I'm your host, Randall Rospond. It's my pleasure to be here. This is episode number 12. Essentially, as we play the program once a month, our year anniversary. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you being there. I'm kind of excited because this program, we have a guest who I've been trying to get on the show since day one. The whole reason I'm doing this show is to get this guy on. It was hard to get a hold of him. The guy's really busy. He's all over the place. I'd like to introduce you to my first guest, Randall Rospond. Aloha, Randall. Nice to finally make it on this show. Randall, it's nice to have you here on the program. I know you perform everywhere on island, apparently. Can you give us a little idea? I usually ask my guests, what was your trajectory to Maui? A brief history. We don't have a lot of time, but we'd like to know how you got here and what brought you to this day, and just a little bit about you as a musician who is currently living on Maui. Well, I've been on Maui for 25 years now, and was on the road traveling, moving, performing for quite some time. I grew up in the Toronto area of Canada, a place called Oshawa, a place between the waters is the Mississauga Indian name for it. Immediately getting out of college, I started a rock band with some high school friends and college friends, and we were called the Dead Flowers. We formed in Toronto and sometime around like 1983 and toured around Southern Ontario, played mainly Toronto to begin with, moved down to St. Catharines, played around there, and then we moved to Chicago with hopes of getting a record contract and then finally moving to LA. Long story short, it didn't really last my career. I ended up coming off the road and ended up moving to the Rockies and becoming kind of a folkie, which was a little bit more along the lines of what I really do and what I do nowadays. And 25 years ago, moved here and would bounce back and forth to Toronto where I performed because I couldn't legally perform here, being a Canadian. And after marrying my wife 10 years ago, now I could perform here. And so I play island-wide, sometimes in a restaurant, and sometimes even opening for big people at the Mac or something like that, and kind of all over the board. Well, folks, this brings me to a little special surprise I have for my guest. We've discovered in the archives a very old video footage of your first touring band that you were on the road with. I believe in 1983 you were saying the Dead Flowers. We're going to pull it up and we're going to have a look at it. This is the Dead Flowers on video. needless to say, that was quite a video. I hope you're all okay out there in viewer land. I'm a little surprised and taken aback by the psychedelicness of that. I hope you're okay, and we don't need to send any emergency crews out there to our home viewers. The song Get Up, Get Out by the Dead Flowers. Randall, can you expound a little bit on how this came about, what the song may be about? Just fill us in as we're recovering from viewing it. Well, the Dead Flowers. The Dead Flowers, well, as I mentioned, we formed in '83 in Toronto, Canada, and played all the rock clubs. And actually, people, well, I guess I could say they kind of liked us after they had a couple beverages. And we moved to Chicago, to make a long story short, and we're trying to get a record contract, and ended up being noticed by the local TV channel, and they did a huge feature on us and filmed us quite a bit, and hence the video. They did some live footage and in-studio footage, and I do have to apologize. We had no idea that when I got the masters back from them, it would be so psychedelic. I hope no one is permanently injured from watching it. And anyway, Get Up, Get Out, Get a Move On Baby, pretty much speaks for itself. Well, folks, Randall, we actually have one more video if you can handle it. And once again, our apologies for the visual madness of it all. It was the era, 1983, kind of at the time, a somewhat non-mainstream band. We've dug up one more video of the band, another one of their original songs. It's called Radiation Suntan, and we're going to give it another spin.
He's so sexy.
Radiation suntan. That was just kind of an idea for the Dead Flowers to, the idea of the song was we're, even back in '83, we're facing a lot of climactic change in that, and these days it's become a lot clearer. So radiation suntan probably still applies, although, well, it's funny, I do have some friends who probably like the Dead Flowers more than, the kind of syrupy, folky, sensitive songwriter stuff I do nowadays. But hope you liked it, and what can I say? You saw it here. Well, that was groovy, but how about bringing it into the modern tense? Let's do something live right here in the studio. I've always wanted, I'm hoping that you'll join me for a song. We can play something a little special, especially after that video hallucinogenic visual nightmare. We'll do something a little more real. I've got a song called Remain, and we certainly hope you viewers have remained throughout those crazy videos. And it is my honor of all honors to have this fine gentleman joining me for the song Remain.
Now behold, if you drift on by, I'll show you colors. Setting sun would say it's been good to know your name, and know that I'll think of you more than many others. Would say my heart's been touched by you, that's how I shall remain. Remain, well, I shall be. Remain, sweet sympathy. Remain, in a glowing light, and pray through the darkness. Every little dream gonna be alright. Remain, remain. Alright, alright. Remain. On the clock look tired, perhaps they need coffee. And what could I say to you that you have not read? My feelings are waltzing with tears of devotion. Just tell me the time and place, smile and call my name. Remain, well, I shall be. Remain, sweet sympathy. Remain, in a glowing light, and break through the darkness. Every little dream gonna be alright. Remain, babe. Alright, alright. Remain. Say you wanna talk about it, what have you said, my friend? Wanna get real about it? Waltz around and pretend. Ain't no questions, ain't no answers, not a thing I can't say. Remain, well, I shall be. Remain, sweet sympathy. Remain, in a glowing light, and break through the darkness. Every little dream gonna be alright. Remain, remain. cowboy hats are sitting by the ocean. Now it seems to me to say goodbye, but they find it hard, my friend. And sometimes drifting off like that, romantic in the moonlight, kinda makes me realize I'll be seeing you again. Remain, well, I shall be, remain, sweet sympathy, remain in a glowing light and play through the darkness. Every little dream gonna be alright. Remain, remain, alright, alright, remain.
Welcome back, viewers. I hope you like that song, Remain. Randall, you were fabulous. Thank you for joining me on that. What can I say? By now the viewers at home must be just saying to themselves, is there no end to this young man's talent? Oh. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the show. Thank you for being with us on behalf, and mahalo to Akaku Community Television, Maui. And thanks to our producer, Larry John, our videographer, Carl Rozicki. My guest, what can I say? Thrilled to have you on the show, Randall Rospond. It's been my pleasure, my honor and privilege to have you join me today. We're going to do one last song. It's for the romantics in the crowd as we roll credits, Sweethearts in the Night. We'll see you in the future, or as Rand Kuhn says, in the pasture. Aloha.
Ain't no time to say goodbye, babe. Roof is caving in, babe, and I ain't lying. When you hear the rooster crow at night, babe, wake from your dreams and read your mind, babe. If you need a river to roll, if you want a lover to go, take me anywhere you know I like it. Anyway. And if you need a helping hand, come on, honey, I'm your man. Don't make any desperate plans, I love you. Anyway. Don't go crying in the rain. We all seek a sunny day. Just let the melody that plays take your worries far away. Wind whispers sweethearts in the night, babe. I wrap my loving arms around your side, and when it feels so good, you know it feels so right, babe. Never gonna stand another lonely night, babe. If you need a river to roll, if you want a lover to go, take me anywhere you know I like it. Anyway. And And if you need a helping hand, come on, honey, I'm your man. Don't make any desperate plans, I love you anyway. Don't go crying in the rain. We all seek a sunny day. Just let the melody that plays take your worries far away. If you want love it to go, take me anywhere you know I like it. Anyway. And if you need a helping hand, come on, honey, I'm your man. Don't make any desperate plans, I love you anyway. Don't go crying in the rain. We all seek a sunny day. Just let the melody that plays take your worries far away.